Alright guys, today I wanted to make a video about one of the world's up-and-coming young talents, and that is Jewison Bennette, who plays for Sunderland and Costa Rica, just coming off the back of his first ever World Cup in Qatar at the age of 18, which is incredible when you think about it really. I'm 19 years old and I can't imagine playing at a World Cup at the age of 18. So yeah, that is just incredible really. Like, even when you look at Messi and Ronaldo, I think they played at their first World Cups when they were 19 and 21 years old in 2006. So yeah, incredible achievement when you put it into perspective. And he didn't do too badly. Costa Rica, they didn't have that bad a tournament. I think when you look at some of the, who was in their group and the players they were definitely the weakest team in Group E. And there was a period with 20 minutes to go in the final group stage match day where they were actually going through, which was, I mean, amazing really. They were beating Germany, they had beat Japan, who had a strong tournament. However, they did also get hammered by Spain. But that was just a bit of an anomaly, that fixture. I think Spain played really well, and also I think pretty much every shot they were taking was going in. So yeah, that wasn't the greatest showing ever, but Bennette had a reasonably good tournament and showed that he is a very good player. Plays as a winger, very skillful, but also quite good in situations where he's just inside the box. He hasn't got the best goal scoring record for what is quite a box. I don't know how to say it really, but sort of a player who likes to spend a lot of the time in the box. He hasn't got the greatest scoring record ever, but what he is very good at is getting in positions to score goals. When the ball comes to him, he's very good at using his first touch to get the ball into space where he can get half a yard on his defender and then get a shot off. That is probably his best talent. And also very good at when he's got the ball, even in his own half or on the halfway line, he's very good at beating a man and getting the ball into a good position for a teammate. So definitely a promising young winger. He's definitely not a complete player just yet. There's definitely things he can improve on in his games. But he still had a very good tournament, and to be one of Costa Rica's best players at the age of 18 is frightening really. And he could be, he could go on to be one of their all-time great players. That they've had a few within this generation over the past 10 years or so, obviously with Brian Ruiz, Keylor Navas, Brian Oviedo as well. So they've had some good players, Joel Campbell as well, but they are yet to have a global superstar as like a forward. So that would probably be his next aim. He's still only 18 years old, as I say, but is having a decent season with Sunderland in the Championship, their first year back in the Championship. And yeah, the goal has got to be for him just to keep trying to get more minutes for them, week on week, and try and add goals to a few more goals to his game, because I believe he's only got one or two so far this season in the Championship. However, he has made a lot of substitute appearances so far, so it's not the worst thing ever. But yeah, the goal for him has got to be try and get into the Sunderland starting 11 and try and have a really good season, that makes a team in the Premier League notice him. And then that moves him up a level again, and then he's got to do the same thing again, try and get in the starting 11 of that team and perform well. So yeah, there's a clear road for him being in the English league, being in the English second division, where a lot of teams do tend to look for players to bring up to the top level. Whereas when he was in the Costa Rican league, it's quite hard to get noticed, but he's managed to do so, so fair play to him. And yeah, I think he could become a very good player. It's just there's a lot of things in his game he's got to work at the moment.